Once upon a time, there lived a farmer who was deeply troubled by the hardships in his life. He worked hard day and night, yet nothing seemed to go right in his life. His crops failed, sometimes due to no rain, and other times because of too much rain. Financial struggles weighed heavily on him. At home, he had a wife and two children. Though his wife was a kind woman, he often lost his temper with her. Sometimes he even felt like leaving his family behind. But then guilt would take over him. He wondered what kind of man thinks like this about his own family. The farmer constantly longed for a life full of peace and happiness, free from sorrow. One day, he remembered about Gautam Buddha, a wise and enlightened being who helped many people find peace in their lives. Maybe he has the solution to my problems, the farmer thought. Without wasting time, he set out to meet him. When he reached Buddha, he found him sitting under a tree with his eyes closed, calm and still. The farmer folded his hands in respect and said, Buddha, I have heard that you are very wise and can solve any problem. I have come to seek your help. Buddha opened his eyes and listened silently as the farmer began to speak. The farmer shared everything: his crop failures, money problems, his anger at his wife, his confusion about his children, and his desire to live a life free of all sorrow. He went on for a long time, pouring out his heart. After a while, when he grew tired, he asked, Buddha, I have spoken so much, and yet you have said nothing. Don't you have a solution for my problems? Buddha looked at him calmly and replied, I cannot solve your problems. The farmer was shocked. What are you saying? He asked. I thought you had the answers to every problem. If you cannot help me, then what is the point of your wisdom? Buddha replied gently, you have 100 problems, and they are not yours alone. Every human being has these same 100 problems. Your father had them, your children will have them too. No one is free from them. That is the nature of life. Hearing this, the farmer grew angry. At least the village priest tried to help me. He came to my house, performed a ritual, and for a few days there was a peace. But you are just saying problems are part of life. Buddha calmly asked, did this ritual bring you everlasting peace? If it had, you would not be here today. He continued, joy and sorrow are like shadows of each other. One cannot exist without the other. No one is always happy and no one is always sad. That is how life works. Instead of focusing on your 100 problems, you should pay attention to the 101st issue. The farmer confused and asked, what is the 101st issue? Buddha replied, it is your desire to have no problems at all. The farmer paused. That one sentence made him think deeply. Buddha then explained, most of our sufferings comes from our belief that life should always go smoothly. But that is not how the world works. We cannot avoid problems, but we can understand them. If you want to be truly free, you must stop chasing constant happiness and trying to avoid pain. Accept both as part of life. Problems will come and go. They are not permanent. If you observe closely, you will see that every problem eventually passes. Where there is a problem, there is also a solution. One cannot exist without the other. Everything in life is connected. The farmer finally understood and said, "So, you mean we must learn to live with both happiness and sorrow?" Yes, said Buddha. And when you understand this, life becomes lighter. You stop struggling with reality and start flowing with it. Peace does not come from a perfect life, it comes from a wise mind. The farmer, now calm and grateful, folded his hands and said, "Buddha, please forgive me. I was angry before, but now I understand that one lesson, the 101st problem, has opened my eyes. I now see that problems don't last forever. Right after sorrow, happiness comes, and after happiness, sorrow may follow. But understanding this is the key to living peacefully." He bowed to Buddha with deep respect and left with a lighter heart and clearer mind. This story teaches that life will always have challenges. We should not waste our energy trying to avoid every problem. Instead, we should try to understand them and live life with acceptance and awareness. Only then can we find true peace and meaning. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed this video, hit like button. And for more such stories, subscribe to our channel. Thank you and stay positive.